Hey there, Tarot Tubers. April here on Tarot and Witchery, and this is a general reading for the collective for the month of August. However, if you've stumbled here at another time, there just could be something in the cards for you right now, no matter when you're seeing this. Now, I have another channel where I used to do readings all the time, but I haven't done that for a while and I kind of missed it. So I thought, why not put something on here so all of you can kind of see how I read cards and just the funky way that I like to weave them all together. It is an incredibly expansive time in the spirit right now. I feel like our souls are moving into a level of expansion that is moving us towards authenticity, and there are so many incredible astrological aspects right now that are helping us dial in who we are, and I feel like, man, this reading really talks about that in a profound way. So let's jump into the cards and see what's here for you. Such a beautiful time of soul expansion. Deep questions really stirring us right now. This is the Deep Place Oracle by Ray Serafina Barker. And we're going to do a little past, present, future draw here. And then we're going to open these up. All right, feels good. First off, we have mystery. Mystery for our past. I think there has been a lot of mystery for each one of us over the last couple years. It's been such a profound shift in the ways in which we do life, and I feel like it has been an unfolding mystery. A mystery is something that we dive into, that we try to discover, to understand, to uncover. And there has been an uncovering of self and an uncovering of parts of ourselves that we some of us didn't even know was there or available to us. Such an exciting time, honestly. Okay, that's it right there. And then here in the present right now, we have threshold. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Just on that precipice there. Right now, what do you feel like you're on the threshold of? This is to me what I'm feeling in the collective is this incredible time of getting ready to step into something powerful and new, something very authentic like never before. All right. And lastly, our future here. Ooh, melody. Look at that. What will be your song? What is it that you will be singing during the month? What is it that you will be composing? The melody is actually the line of the song that all the other harmonies are built off of. You need a good, strong melody in order to create a nuanced composition. Without that bass line of a melody, it's not really a song, is it? Okay, so let's open these up here and we'll talk all about them. Oh, Two of Cups, my all-time favorite Two of Cups here. Opening up on mystery. Here for threshold, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Nice. I mean, doesn't that just go right along with it? And then you have the Knight of Wands here for melody. Okay, I give thanks to the well that brings all knowledge to us and all wisdom, and I open myself to the messages here. Remember that this is a general reading, so take it or leave it if it doesn't fit for you. You know, what I see here for all of us, especially in this Seven of Pentacles linked here with threshold, that this month is really about maintenance. It's really about understanding and maintaining what you have as you prepare to move on to something new, something bigger. And whenever I do a past, present, or future, I remember that each one of these are linked to one another, just as the triple goddess is linked. They're not separate from one another. The maiden becomes the mother, becomes the crone, who then fills the maiden intuitively. And when I see the three of these together, I feel like the universe is really orchestrating for each one of us this month a way in which to really reflect on what we have come to know about ourselves. That part of ourselves that we feel so, the word isn't intimately, but rather excited about within ourselves. That there's an energy this month where as you look into the mirror of self, you realize that you've known who you are all along, that the mystery hasn't really been revealed, hasn't been hidden, but rather it's revealed by just sinking into the knowingness of yourself, by really examining what you love about yourself, what makes you feel in sync, and being okay with that. This is about that divine kismet. And so there's been an infilling over the past weeks or even months for us where we've come to know ourselves in a way, and this is an unfolding mystery where the more you dive into who you are, the more you trust that, the more you feel like you're being set up for this beautiful new ensemble of self, this beautiful new way of living and loving and enjoying life, of going forward with zeal in a creative way. And many of us have been feeling as though there's so much creative energy building and yet you're unsure where to put it. Let me know down below if that's you. But right now, I think during this month, what we'll really be doing is tending the earth, really tending what it is that we have, what we've learned about ourselves, what we know and love about ourselves. And that is going to help us to really compose this new ecstatic way of living from the core of who we are, and being the mystery, really being the mystery, and doing so, oh my gosh, with a little bit of abandon, because that Knight of Wands is definitely about, and look at the smile on that face, like, yeehaw, man, I'm going to do it. So, I would just say, hold your horses a little bit. This is what we're coming into. And I think it's important to allow yourself to marinate and to tend what you've learned about yourself. And I mean in a way that feels, oh gosh, sometimes you just have to trust yourself. Sometimes you just have to trust yourself and allow yourself to dream that dream and know that it's coming from the heart of who you are, and that the universe will provide. Like, if you get the vision and you really sit on that vision and tend that vision, the universe will give you the provision for that. The universe is always for us, not against us. The answer from the universe is always yes to us. It's only ourselves that holds us back. And it's really because we don't take the time to marinate in our vision and get clear on that and really own it as who we are. And again, I don't think what we're doing this month is about authenticity and is about being exposed and really just owning who you are and enjoying it. Enjoying a little bit slower pace and enjoying marinating in the joy of what you've learned about yourself, and really getting to know that. Like, I'm seeing a plant here, and whenever I watch a plant grow, I get to know intimately, how does it double its leaves? Which ways does it grow? What does it need? What needs water? What needs food? When does it need water? When does it need food? So I think there's something to getting to know the intimate details that arise about yourself. And that, again, that comes from diving into the joy of who you are. Okay, I'm going to do it. These are my surrender cards, but this is going to be a pick a pile. So just ask yourself right now, what do I need to surrender this month? Okay, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Which one are you going to pick? Okay, I'm going to go for pile 1 first. And I've got surrender, stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. Surrender, stubbornness. So you may have been stuck a little bit in the past, and maybe you're digging your heels in about this vision. Again, let it grow. Let it grow naturally and surrender stubbornness. That's pile number 1. Let's do pile number 3, just to mix it up. Surrender to rest and sleep. Oh, somebody out there said, thank goodness, I really need it. Surrender to rest and sleep to prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. So I want to encourage you, in here we have this 7 of Pentacles, which again is about just being there, about taking out the tiny weeds, about relaxing, about trusting that, if you have potatoes and they're under the ground, you got to leave them there. You don't dig them up to see if they're doing okay. You leave them there. You trust that they're growing and doing what they need to do. And the best way for you to do that is to rest and sleep. And again, don't forget, if you drew pile 3 here, that this is your mind, body, and spirit. So resting your mind, not just going to sleep, but resting your mind, resting your spirit. What does that mean for you? Really explore that this month. All right, and pile number 2, actually, let's put these like this so we don't forget. Pile number 2, one of my favorites, surrender to divine timing. Again, all about timing, right? Some things are not ready to harvest yet. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough, according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. And there is, I just want to encourage you, if you're feeling a bit impatient, that it's happening, that melody is emerging, and there's going to be plenty of time to charge forward. All right, if you've made it this far, I'm going to do one more quick pick a pile, and this is your wink from the universe. And I'm going to go ahead and do a plug here and let you know that if you want to get a personal reading, you can click the link down below. I do have a handful of reading spaces available for August, and I do them with your sun, moon, and rising so that they're very personal to you. All right, you can just click that link down there. All right, another pick a pile here. This is your wink from the universe, your little something to take with you this month to remember, your little catchphrase. Okay. Pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Okay, you ready for your wink? Do you know which pile you're getting? I'm going to do pile number 2 first because I did you last. Live life to the fullest. Okay, what does that mean to you, to live life to the fullest? Some of you were immediately struck by how you're holding back and you're waiting for another day, another way. You can be in a time of, waiting on what's going on. Whoops, sorry, flash that to you. Waiting on what's going on, but you can still be living life to the fullest. And so explore as you tend your garden of self, as you allow things to percolate and allow yourself to marinate, how can you live life to the fullest? And I encourage you to bring this catchphrase up as you go to do something. Live life to the fullest. How are you going to do that this month? Okay, since you've already kind of seen it, pile number 1, choose friends wisely. Wow, so I really feel like this is about boundaries for some of you. That it's a time to realize that your energy is for yourself, to pull back from relationships that maybe are toxic or are not yielding what you need during this time. It's not that we use our friends, but friends are like a bouquet, and that bouquet is varied, and sometimes we smell the roses and sometimes we gaze at the daisies, right? And there are just different times for different seasons. So remember that you need to choose your friends wisely during this time. Who you spend your time with is going to influence your thoughts and who you are and how you feel about yourself in many, many ways. So, choose those friends wisely so that you can have inputs into your soul that really help you become your best self during this time. Okay, pile 3. Lastly, let go and enjoy. Let go and enjoy. So what would it mean for those of you who pick pile 3 to let go and enjoy, to really enjoy life, to really let go instead of constantly trying to control outcomes? That's what I'm really hearing here for those of you who drew this. Take your hands off. Let the universe provide. Allow this sense of self that you've been discovering. Like there's something juicy. For those of you who chose this one, there's something really juicy that you need to allow to come out, that's coming from the mystery that you've been discovering about yourself and the beauty of who you are. I think that's good for all of us during this time, but especially for those of you, you've got to stop controlling. For those of you who chose pile 3, stop trying to control it so much and let go and enjoy the ride. Let flow be your guide this month. So if you find yourself coming up against resistance this month and it's really hard and you're pushing a river, then this is your catchphrase. Let go and enjoy. Man, it is hotter than Hades in here, and let me tell you. If you enjoyed this, you guys, let me know down below. I've been thinking about doing these once a month, just a once a month reading. Until we meet again, may you move into this month in a way where you really take hold and enjoy the person that you know you've been becoming, the beauty that you've felt deep in your heart. Don't let anybody steal that from you. Just dive into the joy and don't worry about getting, somebody needs to hear this. Don't worry about getting the atta-girl or the atta-boy. Instead, let yourself be your own cheerleader and just know that you are fucking awesome.